Why are millions of Indians still willing to spend lakhs of rupees just to wait for visas and even risk uncertainty until for a chance to live in United States or Canada? It is really just about earnings in dollars, or there is a much bigger story behind this global migration trend. For decades, America and Canada have represented something bigger than geography. They have represented opportunity, stability, and prestige, and for many Indian families, a dream that spans generations. But there's more to the story. Well, the dream was never only about leaving India, it was about building a future that many believed was only possible at when you travel abroad. Every year, thousands of Indian students apply to the universities across North America, and skilled professionals compete for H-1B visas and the Canadian permanent residency. Families spend years for waiting just for a green card, and entrepreneurs look for the global markets, as well as many parents proudly celebrate a visa approval almost like a milestone. However, what makes these countries so attractive for Indians? Well, the first answer is very simple: money. The United States remains as the world's largest economy, while Canada continues to attract the skilled professionals through its strong labor market. Well, for engineers, doctors, researchers, finance professionals, as well as technology experts, salaries can be several times higher than similar to the job in India. And that changes almost the whole perspective. Higher income is not just about buying a bigger house, it means better savings, global investment, as well as financial security. And with that, opportunities that may believe are difficult to achieve elsewhere. But the salary alone cannot explain why so many people leave behind their parents, their relatives, festivals, and even family surroundings. Now, the second reason, which is very important, is education. America is home to many of the world's top universities. Canada has also built a strong reputation for quality education and research for the countless of Indian families studying abroad. Well, especially for the Indians, they view it as an investment rather than an expense. An international degree is often seen as a passport to a global career. Well, let me clarify it for you. For many students, the university is not the final destination. It is the step forward towards a permanent residency, international work experience, as well as eventually the citizenship. But there's another reason that often receives less attraction: career growth. Many of the world's biggest technology companies, pharmaceutical giants, investment banks, as well as research organizations are headquarters in the United States. Professionals working there often gain exposure to the cutting edge technologies, billion-dollar projects, and international leadership roles that may not be available elsewhere, especially in India, on the same scale, by the way. And yet, career is only one side of the story. Quality of life also matters. Many Indians admire the surroundings, the cleaner cities, better roads, infrastructure, organized public spaces, reliable public services, stronger enforcement of the civic rules, especially in parts of America and Canada. Now, parents often believe that these countries often are a safer and more predictable environment for raising children, especially. However, this is where the reality begins to challenge the dream. Healthcare in America can be among the most expensive in the world. A simple hospital visit can cost you hundreds and thousands of dollars, even without a proper insurance. Now, Canada offers public healthcare, but long period of certain treatments remain a common concern. Housing become another major challenge. Cities such as Toronto, Vancouver, New York, Seattle, and San Francisco, both from Canada and United States, have witnessed soaring home prices and rising rents. Even professionals with six figures of salaries often spend large sum of their income just on housing. And immigration itself becomes more uncertain because of that. Maybe it's hand in hand, or maybe vice versa. So the United States has increased scrutiny on the employment visas, student visa, and then obviously green card sponsorship. Many Indian professionals continue to face years in some of the categories, even decades. for waiting just for a permanent residency. And Canada too has started tightening several immigration pathways while dealing with housing shortages as well as pressure on the public infrastructure. To add more to this, there is a biggest twist. Very few people talk about, well, a decade ago maybe, India itself is changing. The country now has one of the world's fastest growing startup ecosystem, global technology companies that are expanding their operations in India and many cities of India. Now, digital payments, affordable healthcare, rapid delivery services that are unavailable in different parts of the Western countries. Well, along with that, infrastructure that is making daily life easier for millions of people. Now, let's talk about artificial intelligence. It is almost changing the equation. Companies are hiring differently. Technology, jobs, all of it is evolving. And foreign degrees are no longer guarantees of a dream salary. Now, many graduates now discover that competition is global regardless where they study. And that changes the whole rhetoric. For the first time in years, some Indians are making a different choice. Instead of settling permanently abroad, they are returning after gaining international experience. For better career opportunities, lower living costs, stronger family support, and India's growing economy, all of these factors are encouraging professionals to build their future home back in India. So, are Indians desperate to move to America and Canada? Well, not exactly. Most are just searching for something that family wants. A better opportunity, maybe financial stability, quality of education, career growth, and maybe freedom that is not possible in the Indian society. But the next generation, it is changing. The destination happens to be North America, Canada maybe, but the main motive is to have a stable life. Today, success is no longer just about, defined only by holding a US green card anymore or maybe a Canadian passport. Increasingly, it is about finding the best balance between opportunity, affordability, career growth, and family life. So the real question now is, well, let me clear, it is no longer about whether America or Canada is better than India or not. It is something else. The real question is, which country gives you the life that you truly want? And in 2026 presently, that answer is becoming more personal and more complicated than ever before. What are your thoughts on this? Are really Indians desperate to move to Canada and US? Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments down below.